Reform's biggest controversies never seem to come from the opposition, but always from inside the party. This week, Sarah Pochin, Reform's newest MP, stood up on Prime Minister's questions and asked if the UK should ban the burka. Yes, really, a burka ban.
Given the Prime Minister's desire to strengthen strategic alignment with our European neighbours, will he, in the interests of public safety, follow the lead of France, Denmark, Belgium and others and ban the burka?
Yeah. Prime Minister.
Can I welcome her to her place? But I'm not going to follow her down that line.
First question, and she goes full-on Daily Mail comment section. Within hours, the party chairman, Zia Yusuf, has resigned, not stepping back, not taking time to reflect. He just quit. Because according to him, this wasn't party policy. Made Reform look amateurish. And judging by how fast he jumped ship, I'd say he's not wrong. Now, here's where things get interesting. Did Nigel Farage try to calm things down? Did he try to manage the fallout? Well, no, of course not. He turned it into content. He used this as a talking point on GB News, pivoted to a wider debate about face coverings, and provided some countries that have already banned them, such as France. So, in a sense, he doesn't walk away from the fire. He actually pours petrol on it.
I was in Aberdeen on Monday. There was a mob there to meet me, an organisation called Antifa, and half of them had complete face coverings on, so they would be unidentifiable. I don't think face coverings in public places make sense, and I think we do deserve a debate about that, of which I see the burqa as being a part.
Which raises the question, did Farage engineer this whole mess on purpose?
Is it going to be Reform Party policy to ban the burqa? And if not, why did you let one of your just 5 MPs raise it at the most prominent moment in the parliamentary week? She apparently cleared the question with Nigel Farage.
We all knew the question was going to be asked. We all liked the question. We thought it was appropriate. The idea that you can't discuss something unless it's party policy is nonsense. You should be able to debate and discuss things. And Sarah, I think quite rightly.
You don't just ask. Let me just put this point. You don't ask a Prime Minister's question randomly because you think, oh, this is an idea worth discussing. You've got to back it up. You're clearly going to have it as party policy to ban the burqa. You're road testing it at Prime Minister's questions.
There's nothing random about it.
Okay, you're simply getting it out there, surely, as effectively dog whistle politics. You're not going to end up proposing it as formal politics, but it suits you down to the ground for people to be talking about it.
Frankly, Ed, grow up. This is not dog whistle politics. This is a democracy where free speech is a critical part of the democracy. And the idea that the Westminster literati don't want to talk about this issue, want to smear and label anybody who wants to raise it, is absurd.
If you think about it, he's more of a media operator, not an actual party leader. Or much of an MP for that matter. I still don't think he's set up an office for Clacton, and he would far prefer being on the campaign trail than actually being in Parliament. See, all he really cares about is headlines, and he's got them. The burqa question gave him outrage, airtime, and just enough plausible deniability to play both sides. Wasn't my question, it was a debate that we deserved to have. Please. It's a circus, and Farage is the ringmaster. And yet, when the Conservatives' biggest thorn in their side are starting to implode, the useless Tory leader can't even seem to capitalise on it, instead trying to claim that they're a left-wing party. I mean, come on, this is an open goal.
They would love to have Reform as the main challenger. They would love that. Reform is another left-wing party. They're arguing for the same things.
It's hard to believe that this wasn't staged. Sarah Pochin's burqa question was off script, and I really can't see this being an important issue that the constituents of Runcorn would really like to know an answer for. And so the chairman quits over it. Instead of reining it in, Nigel Farage turns it into a centrepiece of his GB News show. And I think Ben Habib described Reform and its members extremely well.
For a new MP to stand up and propose it when it's not the party policy looks amateurish, which it does, doesn't it?
It absolutely does look amateurish. It'd be setting a structure up for his organisation that allows it to be governed in a proper way. It isn't. It's just Nigel Farage and a few mavericks.
Well, let me